And for today's starting lineups for the Wauwatosa West Trojans, starting at guard, the 5'4" senior, number 10, Irene Phillips. Starting at guard, the 5'7" senior, number 15, Caitlin Resky. Starting at guard, the 5'5" sophomore, Taylor Talia. Starting at forward, the 5'7" junior, number 24, Maggie Clyer. And starting at forward, the 5'7" sophomore, number 34, Jenna Keaton. The Trojans are coached by Eric Potts and assisted by Ben Bates. And now, for your Germantown warm-ups. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 11, Natalie McNeil. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 12, Kate Richmond. Starting at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 13, Natalie Polskill. At guard, 5'7" junior, number 21, Amber Ishii. And starting at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 24, Caitlin Acker. The Warhawks are coached by the Assisi and assisted by
Look at him. All right, we're just underway here at Germantown High School, Tosa West. The visiting team in gray, the hometown Warhawks, opening up their brand new field house. Resky 3 off the mark. Germantown pushes. No surprise, Natalie McNeil off the mark, foul on the putback. Natalie Polskill will go to the line, shoot a couple. Just underway here in Germantown.
Tosa West fouls on Taylor Talia, her first, team first. Natalie Polskill shoot 2.
First one up and good. If you're wondering where Gary is at the moment, he's running around playing cameraman. Second one up and good. And Germantown pressures. Immediate turnover, steal by Polskill. Open 3, good for Amber Ish. Trojans push the other, or correction, Warhawks push the other way. Tosa West with a different lineup today. Another 3 up and good. This time it's Jalen Acker, the 5'6" sophomore, and it's quickly 8-0, and we're a minute in. Phillips, 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebound McNeil. Foul called on sophomore Janessa Keenan getting the start today. So we're just underway in Germantown. Smells like a brand new field house. The inaugural game event played here. A Saturday morning in February. And we've got a third foul already. And that might be the second already on Keenan. Nope, they're going to give it to Reski. Natalie McNeil goes to the line and buries the first one. McNeil, who leads the conference in every major category, points, rebounds, and assists. She had a heck of a year. Second one off the mark.
Yeah, she's okay.
She's not bad.
She's all right.
Hey, welcome back.
W7 Live, Gary Whipperman, Ed Rowie, here at Germantown Fieldhouse, and I don't have words. I mean, it is it's like a college arena. I don't know what else to say. It's fantastic. Congratulations to Sarah and the leadership of Germantown. I mean, this is a destination facility now. There's no question about it.
I said it smells like a new field house.
It does. I feel like at my grandma's house. I'm afraid to put my feet up anywhere. And, I feel like I got to take my shoes. I felt like I had to take my shoes off when I walked in the place.
Right, right.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. They did a great job. The colors are fantastic. The branding, the whole thing is phenomenal. See, I told you guys that Germantown logo was gonna pop, and it does too. It pops big time. 9-0 Warhawks, 15-38. Boy, I've gone for 2 minutes. I got 9 points already. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that might get bigger.
McNeil, no good on the three. Richmond on the rebound. Nice feed. Paulskill is blocked. Interesting, Natalie Paulskill got the start today.
Feels a couple of different lineup changes. Tosa West went with some players that.
Well, this is their fourth game in 4 days. I'm surprised they're still standing.
Well, this is true.
Uh-oh. Richmond for three. Kate Richmond, timeout. Tosa West, it's 12-0 Germantown.
Yeah, so each team went with some different changes and adjusted their lineup, and I don't know that it's helping Tosa West at all.
Kelly Dwyer in the house. The head volleyball coach at Tosa West, great friend at W7, and just all-around fantastic guy.
Now he's making his way over. Might have to give him a microphone.
Let's mic him up. Let me get him a...
How are you? Fine, sir.
He's busy. He's working for a living. Hey, Kelly, good to see you, Coach. What a great guy he is. He's so fantastic.
Dwyer, how'd you guys do?
He's not talking to you.
No, he's got to get back in the huddle.
They had
a battle going on in the other gym. So is that
48-48 was what I saw.
Yeah. Is that how they're going to play that out now? They're going to play the sub-varsity games and the...
I mean, I would assume so. You use both. I mean, I would think. I don't know. Sarah didn't run it past me this morning, so
well, I know Pewaukee
sure.
has that option, and they will play the freshmen and the JV games at the same time.
G-Town Pep Band in the house.
It's bright. That's the thing that amazes me is how bright it is.
I know. I
here.
Brought my light in here. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of pointless.
And it's natural lighting. We got a nice sunny day outside, and you know that it's a bright sunny day out there. Another turnover for West. Oof.
Paulskill bounce past Richmond, open. Nice fake. Amber Ishii. There's so many weapons, Coach. I mean, it's just, we've talked about this at length. I mean, you can focus on McNeil, but if you do, then you're at peril for leaving Jalen Acker, Kate Richmond, and Amber Ishii wide open.
You don't go 18-3 because of one player.
Right. No, exactly right. Feed to Richmond, back to McNeil. That's her shot right there. Boy, nobody there for the rebound. Paulskill picks it up, puts it in. Natalie Paulskill for two. And it's 14-0, 2-touchdown lead for the Warhawks. 14:28 to go first half. Scoreboard is up now. Acker, nice drive, didn't get it. Ball loose, rebound, Germantown. Ishii. McNeil, wow, what a great rebound. The POY for 2. Reigning and future.
Yeah. Yeah, she's sort of okay.
16 Love.
And yeah, you don't want to make excuses for Tosa West. And I know
This is 4
Coach
games
Katz,
in 4 days, for heaven's sake.
Coach Katz won't make the excuse, but man, this is tough to do.
You're playing a fourth of your schedule in 4 days. McNeil for 3. Timeout, Tosa West. It's 19-0 G-Town. Well, that's how you break in a field house, huh?
Oh man. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I mean, Tosa West, who got off to a real nice start this year, but as you stated, 4 in 4 days. But even before that, they knew they were running into.
It's kind of been
some brick
sliding
walls.
the last couple weeks.
They can give you a spurt. They showed that the other night at Tosa East. They're up 13-10. Coach Merck calls a timeout. There's 6:38 left in the first half. They switch up the defense. It's 25-15 at half. They can stay with you for so long, but their offensive deficiencies just catch up to them.
Yeah. Well, 19-0 here, Germantown. I guess I'm not surprised. I guess I would say I expected Germantown to handle this pretty easily. A win here will be an outright conference championship for the Warhawks. They're first in the GMC in just their second year in the conference. That's not bad.
No, that's not too bad at all. You think Coach Hendricks was watching this, hoping for a miracle, and then went, okay, I can go back to get my birthday party set for my daughter?
So 2 things. Happy birthday, Reese Hendricks.
Absolutely.
That's 1. So 1 down and 16 more to go, and then she'll be, well, maybe 15 more. We'll see. And then she'll be on W7 Live or whatever they call it, W7 Cyber Live or whatever they call it by then. Like Coach Liebel knows, I'll be down in Florida playing, pinochle by that time.
Maybe some bridge. Who knows?
Maybe some bridge. Canasta, maybe. It was hard to say. Do some little woodworking. Although I don't really like doing that stuff. But I guess you have to move to Florida.
Well, either way, happy birthday, Reese.
Yep, happy birthday, Reese. And I didn't realize it was Reese's birthday, so I offered Coach Hendricks to come out and join us. And he said, well, got the kiddo's birthday. And but he said he didn't say it, but I mean he said it. Go Tosa West. But that ain't happening.
He can go back to blowing up the balloons and hanging the streamers.
Yeah, dress up as the clown. That'd be. I hope he does that. I hope Coach Hendricks is the birthday clown today. And I want pictures. I want video of that.
You don't want to scare the kid.
19-0 G-Town.
Good driving kick, Irene Phillips. Shot off the mark.
Coach, talk about Irene Phillips a little bit. She is such a great talent and really just an unknown commodity, I think, in our conference.
She is. I mean, somebody had to score for them, and that's an easy out in Irene's case. However, she is pound for pound in the discussion for, your better players in the conference.
She's a first-team all-conference kid. I mean, she was last year.
And she gives you every ounce of what she has.
Yeah.
She's just there's only so much you can give when you're 5. Okay, you're listed at 5'4", and
that's generous.
The scale or the measuring stick might have been chopped off a little bit.
Tanya McNeil misses both. Rebound, Tosa West. 19-0 Germantown. 12:48 to go first half. First of 2, 5:30 will be at Slinger for the finale. Cedarburg Slinger, 5:30, pregame 5:15. Anna DeForge will be joining us on the broadcast this evening.
Fantastic.
She's amazing.
But anyway, to finish up with Irene, I mean, you watch her day in and day out, and this is 4 and 4, as we've talked about. Still has a smile on her face.
Right.
Still right there for each and every one of her teammates. Somebody goes down, she's the first one there to pick them up. She's just that type of kid. She's just a great kid. And a phenomenal singing voice.
Really?
Goodness. Yeah. She was.
Well, if you're going with Irene, I think you have to be. I mean, that's like Irene Cara was a fantastic singer, right?
I suppose. If
we
that's
gotta find things. We gotta find things to talk about. I mean, it's 19-0 here. Oh, nice. We can talk about that step through by McNeil. Holy smokes! 2-point conversion's good. 21-0.
She's up 2-8 already.
That didn't take long.
No. That was a great move. And Coach Stuvey's already looking to the bench and going, okay, let's get you out there. Let's get. Anyway, we talked about this last night. You've got to.
Seniors are going to get some playing time tonight.
You've got to prepare for next week. You know, Germantown going to take on Hartford. You know, a 4 seed for an 18-3 team. That's
you think Hartford's sweating bullets right now?
I hope they are, because this is it's a fun team to watch.
It is.
They execute really well. I mean, Coach Duve's got them. You know, he's got them right where he wants them.
I mean, they're a 4 seed. That's debatable.
Well,
the conference champs, for crying out loud.
That's okay. You know what? That's your motivation. If you needed it,
it's the disrespect card. It better be. Acker, open, 3, no good.
Shot off the mark.
Nice rebound.
McKenna Klopper.
McKenna for 3, no good. Boy, great rebound. Acker, boy, she's such a fighter.
She worked right around the box out. And I've done a couple of Tosa West games. Nobody boxes out as well as Tosa West in the conference. And she worked right around it to get that rebound.
Well, I know we're in good shape, Coach. Larry Klein gave me the thumbs up from Rufus King. So if Larry gives me the thumbs up, I'm good to go.
The road producer. He's always on for you.
He is. He is the man. He's my buddy. 22 zip. I mean, this is a good run to start, I guess. I mean, 22-point run to start.
Not if you're Tosa West.
Not if you're Tosa West. No, for sure.
But it's a sunny Saturday morning in February.
It's going to be at 30 degrees today, that's talking.
Heat wave.
I don't know who they are, but that's what they said.
Tosa West, they get a couple days off. I would hope Coach Katz gives them a couple days off. And then
no doubt.
They get Milwaukee Lutheran on Tuesday.
Very winnable.
Yep, they get to host it.
I think they're the 7th seed, aren't they?
They're the 6, yep.
6.
6-11 matchup there.
And that's Division 2.
Yeah.
Oof, concussion ball.
Yeah, and that was a great job. Tanya McNeil standing strong.
Always got a smile on her face.
I was about to say, she's got a smile on her face. Yeah,
Tanya's always got a smile on her face. She's just a happy kid.
That was, she went down hard on that. That was a heck of a drive, but.
Break it in the floor.
Wow. I suppose. Breaking and everything.
Breaking
today.
and everything. Break it in the nets.
Bang.
3-pointer, McNeil. Tanya McNeil for 3. It's 25-0. I'm worried about a shutout.
No, you won't see that, but I know what you're saying.
3-point shot. Nope. If this doesn't inspire fear in the top 3 seeds in their sectional, so Bayport is 1, Arrowhead is 2, and Green Bay Preble is 3, and then Germantown's 4.
That's a pretty strong 4.
It's a pretty solid bracket.
Yeah, that's the winner that comes out of that is going to be very well prepared for
Bayport's
state.
only lost once. Arrowhead's playing really good basketball right now.
You've seen them.
Preble's had a great season.
That had to be a fun meeting to listen to that conversation. Those are great. I'm telling you. I wish those – you can't.
I'd love to get those live streamed, but there'd be no way. Of course you can't, because you got to torch other kids and teams. McNeil, no good, because you got to make a case for you, and when you do that, you also got to discount everybody else, and you can't broadcast that. Almost a travel.
We're gonna get some points here. I'm counting on it.
Well, they're just outmanned, Coach. I mean, there's no other way to say it.
They are. It's. There's. And I know. What can you do? What can you possibly do? Take the ball and hold it? And what's the point of that?
Right. Well, and you and I have talked about this. I mean, you're going to get second-string kids in here, and I mean, they deserve to be able to play their game and be coached the way the first string is. I mean, they come to practice every day. They work their tail off. They need to get the same treatment that the varsity kids get, or the first team kids get, not varsity, first team.
Right. Oh boy. There you go, Katie McCabe. Get that rebound. Katie, usually a starter, did not get the start today. Sophomore. She is watched her play last year, seen her development this year. She's got to get some offense in her, but that'll come. She's a hardworking kid.
Gary Whipperman and Ed Rowie on the call. If you're online watching, if you head over to our Facebook page, you can interact with us. Larry Klein's already taken advantage of that. It's playing like it's 0-0 love. It's a great way to play. That's a good idea. I think you have to. I think you got to play that way. Acker 3, no good. McNeil on the putback.
She just outmanned Reski on that.
27-0.
Well, at this point, you're hoping to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and maybe an onside kick and go from there.
Is there a 28-point shot somewhere?
Oh,
you're
no,
cold last night. You're hot today. What's going on with you? McNeil for 2. Natalie McNeil makes it 29-0. I've never seen this before. I've never seen anything like this.
Not
29-0. I mean,
yes, I've seen it, but not of the quality of Tosa West. Tosa West is not this a 29-0 deficit team, but you could see it. They are exhausted.
McNeil open, no good.
Look at Katie knocking bodies to the floor. Oh, they're going to call it on Germantown. That's fantastic.
Katie Pampouche, 23. She's a battler.
Yeah, she just knocked a few to the floor. Oh, man, that was great. Bodies went flying. Don't tell her it's 29-0.
Katie's a fun kid. She's like, let me back in there. I'm ready.
Tosa West just has no
Acker
legs.
on the steal.
They just are 2 and 3 steps behind.
Flips it to McNeil. Up top, Ishii. Haven't heard from Amber yet. McNeil again. Kate Richmond, can't leave her open. I mean, you said about all of them. You can't leave any of them open. Well, it's redundant.
There you go, Kate. Nice deflection. Keep hustling. You keep playing hard. You keep playing basketball.
Love that.
A deflection is still a deflection. Not only are they playing 4 in 4 days, they're playing at 11. The 4th game at 11 a.m. on a Saturday.
Well, they played DS last night. It's not like they're playing,
right. Oh, yeah,
a fifth grade team. They played DSHA last night.
3, no good.
7 o'clock game.
Yeah, and that's just it's so tough.
So they played the top 2 teams on the conference back to back, 7 at night,
and within 12
and 11 o'clock in the morning.
There we go. Nice backdoor.
Seal broken.
Janessa Keenan, the sophomore, who primarily plays JV. I don't know if she's splitting her time. If they moved her up today, give them some fresh legs. But good for her.
29-2, Germantown. McNeil, no good.
'21 is not in the Tosa West program. Talalia, the one that just shot. I think that's how you say it, Talalia.
Her face. She's like, are you kidding me? It's funny seeing these kids in the morning. They're not morning people.
Who is? You always wonder about people that are morning people.
Timeout.
Germantown.
There's a look at the Tosa West bench. I think I agree with it. They're not a 29-2 team. I mean, this is
absolutely not.
They're way better than that. But 4 games in 4 days is tough. And I think they're certainly making progress. I think they advanced this year from last year. So
no question.
I think we continue. It'll be tough to replace Phillips' production next year.
Very, and that's definitely going to be their. The other thing, they're playing without Kayla Stoffel, their second leading scorer. She's been down now. This is at least twice this week. So if you go and you play 4 and 4, and you're playing without your second leading scorer, it's already tough. McNeil free throw off the mark. Every loose ball is going Germantown's way. Every deflection ends up in their hands. And there's a turnover by Germantown. 29-2, 6:55 left in the first half.
I'm playing with the camera over here, so sorry.
I think people just assume that at this point.
Phillips for 3, no good.
Nice rebound, Janessa Keenan. They got 2 Janessas.
Pass inside, deflected away by Ishii, but it's going to be a foul. Haven't heard from Megan Ishii yet. It's got to be on. I know it. Tanya McNeil in to replace Ishii. 29-2, 6:33 left first half, and there's a steal. Boy, there it is getting physical over there. Paulskill goes down. It's like, down goes Frazier. Down goes Paulskill.
Yeah, the play was designed, go to Katie McCabe. Deflected as she dove for the ball. She kind of took out Natalie. Is going to go shoot a free throw. She'll go to the floor to shoot some free throws. It's a good trade-off. It rolls around and off. Offensive rebound, Kate Richmond. Good touch pass to McNeil. This is just a machine right now.
Yeah, it is.
If you're Germantown, if you're Coach, excuse me, Coach Stuve, the one thing you don't want to have, there you go, Kaylee Reske hit that three, is you don't want to go into your week of practice going, well, we just destroyed Tosa West, so this should be easy next week.
Yeah,
you don't want overconfidence. I don't anticipate that happening.
I don't see that from this group. I just, I think that they've had too many heartbreaks the last couple of years. I don't think that that's going to be an issue.
Especially as well as they play as a team. And
McNeil, Natalie will keep them. She's so focused. Just incredibly focused.
Reske,
there's a three.
Back-to-back threes. There you go. Okay, Kaylee.
And they're not arrogant kids, but they're very confident. They're very confident in what they're doing,
and they should be,
as they should be. And sometimes it comes across as arrogance. I'm okay with it. I think they're fine. I like the way they play, and I like their attitudes. McNeil in the lane, runner for two. 33-8 with 5:12 to go in the first half.
Steal, layup, good. Jalen Acker.
Probably could get the press off here at some point.
I would think.
35-8 with 4:50 to go in the first half. Acker open three from the corner. Jalen Acker for three. 38-8 Germantown.
Bounce pass, Irene. Bounce pass.
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
Richmond on the steal.
Right back. Taken away by Reske. Oh, you can't stop. You got to keep going.
McNeil on the block. Outlet to nobody, but Nat will run it down. Oh.
Great hustle coming into our lap here.
McNeil takes a dive on the floor. That ain't show. That's how that kid plays the game.
I think that pass was to me. I was open.
Tanya threw a Cat Lopez special out there. So I'm going to start calling those from now on, and overthrows it's a cat throw. Germantown's 3 losses this year. Arrowhead is one. DSHA at the buzzer was another one.
Controversial as it was.
Yep. And I don't
probably after the
third
buzzer.
One.
But you know what? You hit a shot from there at that point, give it to him.
Larry, who was the third one that Germantown lost to? It's a non-conference game. I know that because they've only lost one game in the conference. That was DS.
Right. King.
Yeah, I asked Larry.
Nicely done.
Larry, that wasn't even sarcasm. That was dead serious. Yes, they lost to King.
Yeah. When they had
with a 10-point lead with a minute and a half left. Larry's like sitting there like, what are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Oh, he's gonna tee off on me on that one. I guarantee you.
Well, probably deserve it.
Well,
if not for that, for something else.
I pretty much set myself up so well, like no other. 38-8 with 3:08.
Phillips running good.
Larry was trying for the running clock, being up 40. It's 38-10. Not far from it in the first half. Well, it's got to go to at least half, doesn't it? I assume. Probably never really has come up that often, I wouldn't think.
We won't get to that.
Yeah, it's only 28 now. 38-10. There's Crimson Meek. Yeah, Amber Poole loves that name, Crimson Meek. She just loves it.
It is. That's a great sports
Alex Poole.
name.
Did I say Amber Poole?
Yeah, you did.
Alex Poole, for God's sake.
Saturday morning.
Yes, Saturday morning. Alex is down at a Comic-Con convention today doing video and interviews of people dressed up as characters, and I don't necessarily get it, but
yeah, that's okay.
You're probably heading there after this. Is that where you guys are going today, down to Comic-Con?
No. Yeah.
Larry goes, I thought you knew that about King beating Germantown. He thought I was just like buzzing him.
No, it's true. He really did misremember. Is that Roger Clemens?
Roger Clemens, yeah, misremember.
Janessa Runyon at the line for 2.
Larry goes, you were somewhere else. I know that. We were at Brickfield Central.
Yep.
That was the DS game. That was an overtime, double overtime, Larry.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Busted my chops. 38-11, 2:45 to go first half.
Yeah, so you look at their losses. You got King, who's I believe a 1 seed.
They are a 1 seed.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, they're a 1 seed.
And you got
that's a something. I don't know what.
It's got to be something. You clubber upside the head. Clubber laying special.
Oh my gosh, I need some coffee.
You know,
no donuts from Coach Duve. Can you believe that?
Yes, actually.
I tried. I didn't even drop the hint. I blatantly said, "Bring donuts." Bupkis.
Resky at the line, hits the bonus free throw.
Jordan's little sister is a King alum. What Jordan? Michael Jordan? What's he talking about?
Second one good.
38-13.
So Resky's got 8 of the 13. Good for Caleb.
2.5 to go. First half.
Seniors' last regular season game.
Yep.
There you go, Irene.
Nice steal by Phillips.
Rotated over and then got double teamed and threw it right back.
38-13. That's 32. Is that Lindsay Paul?
It sure is.
Yeah, Lindsay's a senior on this team. Tosa West on the traveling, or on taking the ball out after traveling by Germantown. Still in that press, 38-13. Phillips.
Just keep going. There you go, Irene.
And one. Irene Phillips. Well, a little 15-9 run here for Tosa West after a 29-0 start.
Offensive rebound, Olivia Bree. 3 off the mark. I think they're going to get Bree with the foul. We're going to come down on this end and shoot a couple of free throws. Yep. So 1:57 left in the first half. Germantown comfortably in front by 23 already in the first half. They jumped out to a 29-0 lead. I think you'll see a lot of the benches played. Irene Phillips still on the floor. No surprise there. I know she doesn't want to come out, but she doesn't come out very often, so how much rest has she gotten? There you go.
Nice block.
Nice block. That's something I would like to check their stats on in the last 4 days, how many minutes Irene has played.
Kaylee Resky on the block.
Katie McCabe right back on the floor.
Oh, Jordan Poole. So Jordan Poole is a King alum.
Yeah.
Alex's brother.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that's what he's talking about. You're giving me the obvious, like, yeah, did you just wake up or what? Sorry. Gee.
He's only lighted it up for Michigan, you know.
I know who he is.
Nation.
I didn't know he went to King.
Oh.
I don't know anything about boys basketball, Coach. It's all saved for softball and girls basketball.
And I respect that.
And, I mean, I had to deal with Shea Murphy last night. I mean, give me a break.
I got a chance to go home and watch that man alive.
Money or what?
Katie McCabe, left-hand hook, off the mark.
She made that interview great. She was fantastic.
Just picture having that every single day for 3 months.
Running jumper, Fernandez, Sophia Fernandez, no good.
Nice rebound, Katie. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Fernandez, a junior, 5'1" junior. The 3 seniors for Germantown are McKenna Clofer, Lindsay Paul, and Rachel Murphy.
Under a minute.
Thank you, Larry. Larry gave us a compliment. Said great camera work. Well, you know, what can I say? We aim to please around here. We'll take compliments anytime we can get them.
Resky.
Nice drive and finish, Resky. That was nice.
She's up to 10. Kaylee's shooting the ball well. Another deflection for Irene.
38-17.
Another deflection for
Good deflection.
Phillips.
Boy, she's such a battler.
The last 3 possessions, she's got 4 deflections.
Like Larry said, she's playing like it's 0-0. That's the way to play, man. I agree with him 100%. That's the way to do it. It's hard to do, but
splits through, gets fouled on the way up. Saw Irene right before tip, and she looked at me and just said, "I'm so tired."
Oh, poor kid. I bet she is. I can't even imagine. Amber has no idea she's on camera.
If she knew, she'd be dancing.
Oh, she'd love it. She loves it. First free throw for Phillips is good. 38-18, 18.4 seconds remaining in the first half. You know, in all seriousness, I mean, kudos to Tosa West. I mean, you know, down 29-0, you could easily just, you know, say, hey, we're done, let's get out of here, and just, you know, mail it in. They haven't done that.
No, not at all. And to play 4 in 4 days, they could have
right.
They could have changed things.
Yeah.
So they didn't have that.
Pass ahead, Phillips, 2 seconds, 1
there
at the
go.
buzzer.
Nice
Irene Phillips. Boy, great finish of the first half for the Trojans. It's halftime at Germantown. Your halftime score, Germantown 38, Wauwatosa West 21. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching W7 Live.
One.
Welcome to our house.
Go.
Oh my freaking God.
You come away with a win, and then you go play the top 2 teams in the conference, and they're the top 2 teams, and they've separated themselves. They are definitely the top 2 teams.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about that.
There's really no debate. And that's tough. And it's 11 a.m. And we're not making excuses for Tosa West, but we're just trying to give the background of where we're at and why it's a 38-21 game. And you're going against the number, 6 team in the area? Number 5 team in the area?
Yep. Yeah, they're all right.
So 38-21, we're just about set for the second half. Nothing else. You're watching, just enjoy the atmosphere and look around at the new building. Boy, for a new building, Germantown didn't seem like they've never played here. They look like they came out shooting, no problem.
They look pretty comfortable.
Natalie McNeil, no surprise, 12 first half points.
Is that the leading scorer?
She is. Jalen Acker with 9 and Tanya McNeil with 7. On the other side, Kaylee Reske with 10 and Irene Phillips with 8. And that's where we stand as we're just about set for the second half. Now he's playing DJ. Sir Mix-a-Lot over here.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. I just forgot that was still on, actually. 38-21. It's the last day of the season, guys. Take it easy on me, as the Little River Band would say. Skip pass. Speaking of Little River Band, we'll be with the Night Owls later today. Slinger Cedarburg. How's that for a segue?
I don't know where that came from, but we'll Kate Richmond, little 8-foot jumper, good. Nice
Thank
ball
God
movement.
you're here, Ed.
Germantown, steal. Nice
nice
pass.
feed. McNeil didn't get
She overlaid.
She is going to be so mad at herself the rest of the day over that, I guarantee you. And she'll go try to get the steal.
And
boy, that's just relentless pressure. It's just timeout. What else can you do? I'll just call it timeout. I don't know. Do something.
Yeah, sure.
Call timeout.
I have the
I'm not making fun of Tosa West. I mean,
Not at all.
It's just Germantown they're just so good.
The very unofficial count, that's 13 turnovers. I think I lost count, to be honest. Because there were a few stretches where it was turnover, look down, score, mark the turnover, mark the points, look up, and there's another turnover, and I don't know that I got the turnover mark. Just one of those days. Now we're apparently in Fenway.
It's cool to get the band here on a Saturday morning. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, good. Kudos to them. Kudos to those kids. Oh, turnover.
Turnover. Pulse kill. No good. Boy, Richmond right there. Nice. Good steal by was that Reske?
Kaylee Reske, yes.
Yeah.
Just into the game, 14, Jordan Scharf.
40-21 in favor of Germantown, 16:47 remaining. Here's McNeil. Pull-up jumper, yep.
Soft touch, look at that.
42-21. Reske up, and she's fouled.
Ishii got her.
Third foul on Ishii. Reske to the line for 2. First one in and good. 42-22. Second one, got it.
It's Kaylee Reske's having a day.
Yeah. 42-23, 16:20 to go.
Credit to my wife who was watching while watching our daughter down at Comedy Sports.
Nice. Acker got it.
Getting her
Jalen for 3.
Getting her acting on.
Jalen's getting her Acker on.
There you go.
16 minutes remaining, 45-23. Phillips for three.
She had one more pass to a wide open Olivia Bree.
I got a great call if Irene can make a three here. It's coming, so hang on.
Oh, she will. At some point she will.
You're going to love it. Nice feed. Pulse kill.
Late rotation. You got to get over there, and they were late with it.
McNeil on the assist, the leader in the GMC in assists.
And rebounds.
And points.
Other than that, she hasn't done much.
Yes. You know, she's all right.
Well, you do your homework for other games, and you look up their stats, and you keep seeing this McNeil.
I know,
McNeil.
everywhere. Nice block by Acker on the steal. Paul's kill.
Tough pass.
I'll tell you what, Natalie Paul's has really come a long ways this year. She's going to be a very solid player for this team. I mean, she is now, but she'll be a starter next year, I would think. Well, no, they're not losing any seniors. No senior starters, so she probably won't start, but she'll play a ton. She's really developed her game.
Oh, that's the thing. The starting five.
They'll all be the same.
Yeah.
What do you think of that next year, Larry? No Sydney Roby or Kay Clark.
Come on, that's not fine. Come on, give the guy a chance to.
Believe me, he gets plenty of chances. Nina Blade, I think Nina's his niece. Nina Blade, boy, she's fun to watch. That team is fun to watch.
Right?
That King team is phenomenally good.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't do that game that night, the Germantown King game.
Yeah. Kamaya McNeil transfer from Shorewood. There's so many weapons on that team. They'll be an incredibly tough out if they go out at all. Sydney Roby, Miami Hurricane commit. Her mom played in the it was the league before it was the WNBA. SE Washington before it was the NBA. I can't remember, ABA or ABL or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
47-23, 14-23 left. Reska, that is not where you pick up your dribble on this team. You don't do it there. Paul's kill. Whoa.
You know what?
Natalie got a mouth of leather there.
Yeah, and I know a foul was called, but it almost wasn't a foul. It's just the ball was deflected right off her nose.
Right.
But she gets up with a smile because that's what she does.
That's what she does. Larry said plenty of good people are coming up. See, he knows.
He knows. Yeah,
I'm just checking to make sure he's still on. I like to tweak him, make sure that he's still hanging on with us.
Poke the bear.
Poke the bear. That's right. No, they have a great program. 47-23, 14 minutes. And I'll tell you what, it is fun doing a game at King. You feel like you're at Hoosiers. You know, up in the balcony up there. It is really cool. The Wi-Fi signal stinks, but it's a really cool venue. I really enjoyed it.
The old school style venue like that. I watched quite a few games there, and it's when that place gets rocking.
Yeah. Oof. Jeremy Nichols is the AD, and he does a great job, and he's been so supportive of what we're doing and letting us come in, gave us a corner of the floor to work on, and was really, really supportive of us coming in. McNeil to McNeil. Up top, Acker open. No good. Rebound, Tanya McNeil. Looking for Ishii. That's a tough pass. Out of bounds. Larry said we'll be just fine. Thanks for the concern, but we're good.
Bless you. That was a heck of a sneeze.
That was a man-sized sneeze there.
Party favor coming out of that. I'm anxious for this three. I don't know how many more minutes Irene's going to be on the floor.
You got to get the three here. I mean, you got to get a world-class call coming. Foul on Acker, that's 2. 13th foul on Germantown. 47-23, 13-17. Timeout. Full timeout for Germantown.
Just playing with your gadgets now?
I am. I'm going to get the band on here and
So you get Slinger tonight, and then you get to
that's it, my friend.
just sit back, relax for a couple weeks.
I guess. I don't
Reintroduce
know
yourself to
how
your
to-
wife.
Yeah, so I don't know how excited she is about that idea. She's like, I'm fine. You know, you're sure there's no more games?
Can't you go do a practice or
I mean,
something?
is it softball? Are they doing like open gyms and stuff? Can't you go to that?
Heck yeah, we are.
What is that? Oh, Louie blasting out from the G-Town pep band. Larry goes, well, of course I wouldn't leave this great commentating. World class, baby. That's how we roll. 47-23. 13-12 left. Nice little runner in the lane. Didn't fall. Again, really just impressed with how hard Tosa West is fighting. I mean,
They
again,
continue to battle, yeah.
This is a lot of basketball.
Great point. They keep fighting. They give you what they have.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
We got a poke in the eye, and
That's not good.
yeah, it's not a foul, unfortunately. I mean, it's an inadvertent poke. I guess you could have stopped the injury. They chose not to.
Don't tell Coach Merg that.
Oh, sorry. No. You know what? What do you do in that situation? You see this collision, and I don't know if there was a foul. I was blocked. Hackers free throw good.
48-23.
You know, my view was blocked, so I didn't see what happened, but you're talking, the clock's ticking down, and there's 10, 9, 8 as the collision happens. What do you do in that situation? They let him play on. I think you have to wait for your team to get the possession.
I agree, but I think Coach Merg, in her defense, I mean, she's sticking up for her kid. I think,
Sure.
I don't have a problem with that. It's just, it seems like you said, it just caused some confusion on the floor.
Right.
We're talking about the final minute of. I guess there's more than just you and I talking here. In the final minute of the Hamilton Tosa East game, the final seconds actually of that game, in a close game, appeared to be an offensive foul, wasn't called on a charge, and Coach Berg was upset because her player was on the floor, and her team kind of got confused and fouled one of the Sussex players with like 6 seconds left in a tie game, and ended up losing by 2. But
those 2 free throws.
The point was, do you stop it, for an injury? I mean, what's the, I don't know. That's a hard thing to do. Here comes Phillips. Ball on the floor, picked up. Tanya McNeil. Clofer, McKenna.
Nice step through. I would imagine you got about a minute, maybe, of Natalie McNeil. She might be coming out now.
I think so. First one, no good. Not one to, argue with pundits, but I mean, unless there's something I'm missing something. I mean, she's clearly the player of the year again in the conference, don't you think? Who else would it be? I mean, we've had some kids with great years. I mean,
sure,
Anna Mortag's had a great year.
Blackburn and Dallas, they've kind of alternated.
Brooklyn's had a great year, a great senior year.
A great finish, especially.
Yeah.
Last night aside was a little sluggish last night, but
Taylor Hibicki's had a really good year at Sussex Hamilton.
Yes, she has.
Jaden O'Brien. It's kind of by committee at DS a little bit. I mean, O'Brien's obviously very good. Aaliyah Garcia's also had a really good year, too.
And Irene Phillips.
I would love to have seen what Abby Stevens would have done this year if she not gotten hurt.
Sure.
Natalia Laguzimon has had a great year. She's actually 3rd in the conference in scoring at West Dallas Hale.
Yeah, she's another fun one to watch, just how active she is on both ends of the court. She just has fun playing the game.
She had 42 against Hamilton.
Is that all?
That's a lot of points.
That's Go out and do that sometime. I don't think people understand. You hear the number and you think, oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
That's a lot of
And they needed
it.
They needed every one of them because they barely won that one, but Natalia played huge in that game, and they needed her to, and she did.
Skip
She's had a
opposite. You
great
could
year.
get your call. Oh, you got Irene and nobody around.
But even on this team, Jalen Ackers had a fantastic year. Kate Richmond's had a great year.
So we just named how many? 10 players?
Yeah.
Now you got to pick 5 for first team.
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah,
well,
that's
6. I think it's 6.
6, right. You're right. It is. But going back to our point, love to have a camera and a microphone in that room because those discussions are intense.
Yeah.
Because of course you are defending your player because you
Yes.
are there with them.
You got
day in
to
and
make
day
a
out.
case. You got to make a case for them.
And then you don't speak negatively of the others.
I hope
don't
not.
do.
I would
don't.
hope not.
I think most coaches realize that. Nice
Nice
you
shot.
go. Kalia Allen.
51-26.
Most coaches, you don't do that.
3 right back.
Oh, yeah? You
Wisner,
can make a
the-
2, we'll
the
make a 3.
Freshman Emily Wisner just came up to varsity
Oh, Katie.
over the break.
Grab it. Oh.
Coming our way. Coming our way.
I get a rebound,
You
and I'm
got
going to mark it.
You got it. You got it. Amber, come track it down. There you go. 54-26, a 28-point lead.
Rowie. Rebound 1. There it is. It's in the books.
Kings JV went 16-0 this year. So, yeah, they'll be fine. And I think McNeil is just a junior. Kamaya. A lot of McNeils. I don't know if you've seen her play. She played at Shorewood last year. She
Yes.
is,
Yep.
she
Saw her
is
play at Shorewood.
so good.
$10:20 left. 54-26.
And using my Germantown gift from the girls, the W7 Cup. That was the gift from the Warhawks. Aaliyah Garcia's out right now with got her foot in a boot for DS.
Maybe she wants to be a kicker.
I don't think so. But the size for it, though.
Now, don't you remember those Super Joe, those kicker, you hit the head and the ball went.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
When you were a kid, you didn't have that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that was fantastic.
I remember the rocket arm quarterback thing that about took your head off.
I had that too. That was awesome.
3-pointer, Wisner. 2 quick threes for M. 57-26. 10 minutes exactly to go second half.
So you bring in a freshman, just comes in and hits a couple of
Oh, yeah,
threes.
she's a
good
very
ball
good player.
movement. Maggie Clyer, 3, no good.
Acker on the rebound. Transition, here we go. All the way up. Nice for 2. Nice job by Jalen. 59-26, 33-point lead.
She and Nat with 15 each for the Warhawks.
Good luck on the player of the game. The Germantown team is the player of the game.
Coach Duve, let's talk to you. maybe the scorekeeper because they were able to keep up with everything.
Pull up one of the 8th graders. Just, hey, come on over here. You're the player of the game tonight. Maybe Wisner. Maybe we'll get the freshman on.
Let's see what she can do the rest of the way. Maybe she hits a
Yeah.
couple more threes.
Yeah.
Prep her for the future.
No, actually, who I think maybe Paul's kill, Natalie. I'd like to talk to her.
Keep going, keep going. Good, Katie.
Nice drive.
There you go. She's always on the floor. 5'11" sophomore. Her knee pads have burnt holes in them. And if you watch her for about 2 minutes, you'll see why. She is always on the floor.
Yeah, Larry, you're right. I mean, Kamaya is just she's freakishly good. She really is. I mean, just athletic beyond belief. Free throw, good.
Nice touch, Katie.
59-28 with 9:20 remaining. McNeil, nice kick out.
Wisner.
3. Wisner for 3. 3 threes for Emily, 62-28. You just reload and reload and reload and reload.
You might have to bring Wisner over.
Acker going for the steal.
Khalil Harris step through. Nice job. Khalil Harris three short.
Bit short, out of bounds off of Richmond. It'll be Tosa West ball.
You know what this game really needs is Shea.
We
need
some Shea Bear time. Gosh, she was so funny last night. Oh my gosh. I saw her face. I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. Did you spot her earlier, or did you just see her right before you brought her on?
Well, she helps out. She played basketball as a freshman and sophomore, I believe, and she's helped out with the varsity program the last couple of years. She'll do stats. She'll do the camera. So I knew she was there, and I didn't want to offer her the opportunity to join Annalise if she had duties. I didn't want to take the duties away from her. I didn't want that to happen. But when I saw her walking free, I said, "Come on over here, kid."
Oh my gosh!
And did you? I mean, you saw her just light up the minute she's like, "Oh my gosh!"
I know, it was funny.
And if you get a chance, go watch that. She's something else.
From our broadcast last night, right around halftime, 3-pointer, Kate Richmond for 3. How many threes, Coach? I mean,
1, 2, 3.
Foul on Wisner. That's 2 on Wisner.
Looks like 8.
8 threes.
But I got scribbles all over the place, so could be wrong.
Unofficial.
Always.
Unofficially 8. First free throw, no good.
Maggie Klyer shooting 2. 5'11" junior.
Reminder, 5:30 tonight will be our finale, Slinger Cedarburg. This is a rescheduled game from earlier this year with the snow. 5:15 pregame, 5:30 tip-off. Anna DeForge, coach of Barium AAU Club, joining us on the broadcast. Does a lot with the Slinger program, and 2-time WNBA All-Star, 5-time European champion, and the Wisconsin Basketball Hall of Fame. Pretty good resume.
That's a heck of a resume. What am I doing sitting here? You got little old me. Sorry. I guess we just keep it real. You just bring in, you've had Coach Sippis, and
yeah,
we're just the schleps that keep it going.
Schleps.
And by we, I mean you.
You and me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm Chief Schlep. Assistant to the Chief Schlep. 65-28, 7:58 to go. Second one in and good for Paul's kill. Oh, there it is. There's that NBA chime I've been missing. It's back. They brought it over from the old place. I always think Sydney Moncrief making free throws when I hear that.
Oh, yeah. And then how it took a little while because that net was so tight at the Mecca.
That's right.
And good segue. That is my evening plan.
Go to the Bucks?
Going down to the Mecca. The old Mecca. There you go, Kaylee Reski. She's up to 14. Have we ever? How many? Well, yeah, the UWM basketball game tonight.
Nice. Men or women?
The men.
Ah.
I know. It goes against all beans, but the reason for that, my brother-in-law, which if you knew him, imagine Shea, but a 30-year-old adult male.
Oh my God. McNeil, no good on the 3.
Well, he has entered my niece into the baby crawling contest, so we're going to go down and watch that.
That's a real thing?
That's a real thing.
Put back, McNeil. Even she shakes her head on that one.
Yeah.
Her and Paul Skill were laughing on the way down the court.
So, yes, that's my entertainment. So I get to go down to the old Mecca. Love that building. So great to watch a game there. Nice screen and roll. Olivia Bree, good.
68-32. Say hello to Randy Brewer when you're down there.
Did Brewer play on that one? I don't know that he played on that one.
Maybe not. Nice jump shot from the corner.
McNeil.
Surprised she's still in.
I was
70
just
to
about to
32.
say.
It's a 38-point lead. I think the decision is well decided. But I mean, they don't play again until Friday, so I mean, you got a week off.
Well, that's okay. I don't think her playing in a game like this is that going to help her that much. Ooh, and
Richmond
there,
takes a tumble. You played with fire, Coach Stuve. time to get him out of there.
When you see a player go down with
it's
nobody
time
around,
to start clearing the bench.
always worry about an ACL, and that's the first thing that crossed my mind. Thankfully, Kate jumped right back up. So Natalie McNeil's going to get her average 19 points a game and come out of the game. Irene Phillips still out there. Bless her heart.
70-32 with 5:55 remaining.
What did they do in the old days? Soak them in Epsom salt? Is that what it was? That's
Is
how
that
you.
what it is?
I don't. That was the thing my grandma used to tell us.
That was the thing.
Guess I'm dating myself. Nowadays it's cryogenic or
sports gel or
something.
3-pointer Ishii.
Some magic, something or other.
73-32. We're taking turns being ridiculous here. Well, speaking of ridiculous,
41-point game.
Speaking of ridiculous, we'll be at Slinger this afternoon, 5:30 tip-off. So you can see ridiculous Ramsey McGrew at the Slinger Owls in the regular season finale against Cedarburg. Rebound, McNeil, 5 minutes to go. Well, once again, tremendous facilities. I'm so thrilled we got a chance to be the first to cover a game. This is the first varsity game ever in this building.
Nice putback. Pompooch.
75-32, 4:46 remaining.
Yep, got to call that one.
That's going to be on 14.
Miranda Dorsey.
Miranda Dorsey. Miranda's dad is a huge W7 supporter, big time.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm clearly slightly biased, but how can you not be at this point? I don't care who you are. People should be.
You'd be surprised.
You have a girl in sports. You should be supporting this 100%. And I'm not just saying that because I'm sitting next to you.
Running clock now, 43-point lead. Thank you, Larry. 75-32.
The ref gave the ball to Kaylee Reski. I'm not ready here. Can you have it back?
Take that.
You don't see that very often.
Giving me that for.
There's a confident senior. Take this. Give it back to me.
Phillips is out now.
Yeah. We didn't get your call. Well, that's okay. Kaylee Reski out. 16. Nice game for Kaylee.
When she made a 3, I was going to say, what a feeling.
Oh, God. Thankfully, she didn't.
That would have been good. Irene Cara, that was a great song.
Yeah.
Okay. 75-34.
6 people out there would have understood what you just said. Grab it. There you go.
I'll kind of see the future of both programs here a little bit.
Madison Liebenthal in the corner. Dribbles out.
75-34. 3 minutes remaining.
Get in there, Jordan Scharf. All right. Jordan Scharf with a 3. Jordan twin. She's got a twin brother.
Thought I recognized that last name. 2:40 to go. 75-37. Germantown got out to a 29-0 lead and have really not looked back since then.
No.
It's 38-21 at halftime. Crimson Meek. Why not?
That is a great name.
That's what Alex Poole says.
She's spot on.
Lisa Stigler from Menominee Falls on the broadcast. You know that name, don't
sure
you, Coach
do.
Rowley?
Sure do.
You've heard of a Stigler or two, haven't you?
I've watched them run around the bases often. Does that count?
I mean, Cammie, I think was her name, if you remember her. She was the player of the year last year in the GMC, as I recall.
Well.
You remember her, don't you?
Oh, Lord. I'm glad this clock's running.
And Katie Stigler, have you heard of her? She's Cammie's younger sister.
Uh-huh. I'm aware.
I think she'll be a sophomore. She's a shortstop from Menominee Falls this year.
Smooth sophomore.
Boy, she is. She's really good.
Yeah, we had 2 freshman shortstops go out to DS.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're lucky. You know, you got to consider yourself very lucky because they were trying to get Katie's cousin to come play at Menominee Falls, but she ended up going somewhere else. But she was going to play. She's going to be a freshman this year at Falls.
Malia Harris on the free throw. Got to still give them credit when they do their due.
75-38, a minute 12.
What they do. Malia Harris short on the second one. Yeah, now I'm done. Now I just
You're never done, Coach.
now I get ready. Got 3 weeks from Monday we start.
1 minute remaining.
Got a couple open gyms before then. Other than that, just trying to keep everybody healthy and get started.
75-38. They get their jeans from their mother. Softball's right around the corner. Let's go.
Couldn't agree more, Lisa.
Jeans and good looks from Mom. I mean, I don't know what Dad's putting into the mix there. Sorry, Chad. 75-38.
3 off the mark. Good box out.
Rebound, Fernandez.
Sophia Fernandez, great box out.
13 seconds. Final score is going to be Germantown 75, Wauwatosa West 38. And again, hats off to Tosa West. 4 games in 4 days. I don't envy anybody that. You've been watching W7 Live. We may or may not do a player of the game. They launch a 3 at the buzzer.
Hey, but it goes back to the point. You're the kid that's in the game. You don't get to play off and shoot the ball.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take a quick break and be back and close this thing out. Final from Germantown in the new field house. The Warhawks 75 and Wauwatosa West 38. You're watching W7.
With his first shot. You don't like that.
Well, the W7 Live player of the game is the conference champion Germantown Warhawks, 75-38 victors and champions of the GMC for 2018-19. Congratulations, Germantown. We're going to call it a day here from G-Town. See you at 5:15 from Slinger, Cedarburg, 5:15. Here's a final look at the Germantown Fieldhouse again, if you missed the opening from this morning. We'll see you this afternoon once again on behalf of Ed Rowie, Gary Whipperman, W7. And again, everything we do, guys, you know it, I know it, we all know it, it is for the girls.
There's 6 losses or 7 losses in here.
I had to win. Oh, I'm sorry. I know who you are. You're just gonna go down this hallway.
One.
Welcome to our house.
Go.